my opinion, this is one of the most underrated metal songs. Hi friends, it's Andriy Vasylenko, and today I'm talking about what makes me excited in Foreclosure of a Dream. This is a song by Megadeth from Countdown to Extinction album, which was released on July 14, 1992, the very same day I was born. So perhaps I have some subtle connection with the record and maybe with the band in general. We have a big hit from Countdown to Extinction that in a big measure made it 2 times platinum. Of course, this is a great song, pretty much straightforward, so it's easy to grasp and eventually like it. But in my opinion, Foreclosure of a Dream is the best song from this record in terms of all of the musical crap I'm about to explain to you. So I'm going to take a closer look with my guitar and tabs at one thing that makes me excited about the song the most, to keep this video short and focused. And you're free to express your point in comments. I would love to know what makes you loving this song, if you are. This specific thing is open string based riff in G minor tonality. Sounds simple, yeah, but actually there's more than meets the eye there. The song is pretty easy to play, but at the same time it breaks a lot of common patterns in metal in terms of arrangement. So the mix of simplicity and being unusual in a way is what makes Foreclosure of a Dream such a great piece of music, at least for me. G minor tonality is a rare thing in metal. Why? Most of riffs are based on open strings, and the vast majority of them were written in open tonalities as E and A. And when it comes to create something in an uncommon key, it must be reasonable and valid that the riff is the most convenient to play exactly in this tonality with all the notes and positions. And one of the best ways to ground a riff into a certain tonality is to involve open strings, since if we transpose it, it loses the convenience to play it. E and A scales have all the open strings in the pack of notes, and all the notes from their pentatonics are also open. G minor has only G and D from its pentatonics carcass. So the most of chords positions are going to be closed, fretted. And Dave, badass, came up with the one involving 2 open strings and in lower register, which fits metal better. Actually, G minor is not that the most difficult tonality to compose, but I doubt that something better than the arpeggio from Foreclosure of a Dream will ever appear in metal, because it's so perfect, it's so balanced, and it's so complete. And now let's learn it with all its variations. Main part goes like this. As I said before, this riff is based on G minor, but it goes into different variations along the way, into different modes. The first section, actually melodic minor, because of the E instead of E flat, and also with tritone. So it's... And then the verse riff. Here we meet C, so now it's complete blues scale with extension to natural minor. Cool. Plus we meet B. It's actually major triad, but we have G minor. So this B is a kind of transitional note in this chromatic lick between C and A sharp. What Megadeth would be without chromatics, right? Talking about chromatics, next two licks are fully built on it. First one is the fleeting modulation to A with open B. By the way, does it remind you anything? This is one of the most favorite Dave Mustaine's chords, which I call the Cthulhu chords. This is A minor 7 with open B and sometimes E strings. This one appears in a number of Megadeth songs, originated from a riff that Mustaine wrote for The Call of Cthulhu by Metallica. I talked about that in my video Songs Brothers of Megadeth and Metallica. Check it out, card. And then goes a similar one, just one string lower. It passes into a familiar open D, G arpeggio, and that goes down the scale and finishing into G. So this was the biggest theme that makes for me Foreclosure of a Dream such a great song. Of course it has also a great solo and also balance in dynamics, in modulations, in riffs and stuff. So f*** Symphony of Destruction. Of course I'm kidding. But I would love to know what do you think about that. And also I'd like to have your feedback on this new kind of videos. What songs would you like me to break down next? It's desirable with accent on arpeggios, clean guitar, acoustic guitar, since now I can't really make videos being plugged in. Thank you Dave Mustaine for such a terrific composition. Thank you guys for watching. It's Andriy Vasylenko. Be in metal.